Good afternoon, everybody. God had been dealing with me concerning Matthew 6 and 10. It's really the most important prayer declaration that you can make. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's like a keynote part of prayer, that you're praying God's will be done as it is in heaven. Because, heaven's will is the perfect will for our lives. And so he wants us to decree and declare his perfect will. And we are also to call down his kingdom, for his kingdom to show itself in our lives. And so we know once his kingdom show itself in our lives, that it's the best of what he want us to have, what he want us to be. He doesn't want us to, like really try to make things happen. Sometimes that we often do. I know that prayer without works is dead, but you still have to, consult with God whether or not it's his time, and whether it's his time and to move on certain things or move certain places, apply, for certain jobs. And, we always want to be, we don't want to be too far ahead, and we don't want to be too far behind, but we want to be in sync with his will. And so he was just made that stand out to me, Matthew 6 and 10, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And so, once we, make that a part of our daily declaration, then, it becomes more real, because that is his perfect will, and his will in heaven, will never lead you astray. And it also covers, you being protected, and, the enemy not prevailing. Even though he may warfare against you, his plans will not prevail, because you're decreeing and declaring that God's will in heaven is done on earth. So if his will in heaven is done on earth, and you keep speaking it until it's a reality, then that covers protection, that covers just anything that comes against his will. So he was just saying it's important to, just include or pray according to Matthew 6, verse 10, that his perfect will be done in our lives. And, for us to always, seek and always acknowledge him, and try to distance ourselves, from people that don't believe, the way we do, as far as with God. I'm not saying just, you just have to seek the Lord, in all things. Like if a person's non-belief is hindering you, then, it's time for you to, kind of back off or separate yourself a little bit. Or as the saying says, feed them with a long handled spoon. But, it's not God's will for us to be, hindered, and for us to be, frustrated, because all of that is tied into distractions, and it's really um assignment, from the enemy to really just hinder, God being glorified in your life, and him using you to draw people nigh to his kingdom. So we must always be mindful, and like I say, consult and seek the Lord concerning what he would have us to do. And y'all have a blessed day. Talk to you later. Bye.